Alright guys, what's up? It's Anish back here again with another video, and obviously here's like a little intermission until vlogs 5 through 7 are going to be uploaded. But I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of DMs on my Instagram saying like, what camera did you use? Like, was it like a really expensive camera? Like, how much did you pay for your equipment? And I'm about to show you what I used for my Japan vlogs, and the camera that I used is not this. This is the Canon EOS EOS70D. I didn't use this for my Japan vlogs, but what I did use is the camera that I'm filming with right now, which is the Sony a6000. Now this camera came out about like 4 or 5 years ago or something, and we literally just picked it up like last year, and ever since I believe the iPhone XS unboxing and review, ever since that video and onward, I've been mainly filming with the Sony a6000, and to be honest, this camera does a phenomenal job, and for the price that we got it for, it was an amazing deal. Because if you guys go online and check out the bundle that you get with the a6000 with the 16 to 50mm lens with the 55 to 210mm lens, that thing goes for about $800. Since this camera is like a really old one and they don't have it in stores that much, we actually found one on display, and they gave us a significant price drop for it, about like $300 off. So we got for like $500 for 2 lenses, the camera, and a carrying case for it. So it was honestly a pretty good deal. So that's basically the camera that I'm using on a Joby GorillaPod, and that's purely all I've been using for the Japan vlog. So for those who were curious, this is my setup. However, I realized within the Japan vlog so far was that there's a lot of wind in the background noise, there's a lot of people talking, and sometimes I just didn't even speak loud enough into the mic for you guys to hear me. So I realized after I came back that I need to get a mic for this camera so that I can block out the wind noise and lower down the noise reduction and amplify my voice a bit. So I decided to get a microphone. However, the problem with the Sony a6000 is that it doesn't have a mic input. Now on the Canon EOS 70D, this one has a microphone input jack where you can put in a microphone, but this one doesn't. So I had to look up online of some mics that I could get for the Sony a6000, and there's about like 2 to 3, maybe even 4 options that you could get for the a6000, and some of them are like decent, some of them are like kind of trash. So I found one that a lot of people said is probably the best choice for it. One of the best choices for the Sony a6000, and that's what I'm holding in this little bag right now. In this bag is the Sony ECM-XYST1M. It's like Sony Y. Like, why'd you have to come up with a name like that? Like, man, that's just a super long name. I don't understand why they would do that. But the shorter name for it is the Sony stereo microphone, and this mic it's not a cheap mic. It's kind of pricey, but I invested into it, and I purchased it just a few days ago, and here's a little clip of me unboxing it. So yeah, so that's me unboxing the Sony ECM-XYST1M Sony stereo microphone. So I'm about to open it from this bag, and here we have the microphone itself with the wind muffler already on it. So this is how it looks. A lot of people have said some good things about it. Some people say that it doesn't really change that much. But we're going to test it out, and it also comes with an audio jack if you do use a Sony a6300 or higher than that, or just, to be honest, kind of like any camera that has a mic input. And I'm about to test it as well to the Canon to see if like this mic also works with the Canon, because that'd be really nice so that I don't have to get separate microphones for both my cameras when I can just use one for both. So we're gonna test it out on both and see how they sound. So currently, right now, I'm not using any microphone. This is the microphone on the onboard Sony a6000. So what you're hearing right now is from the camera itself, and right now we're about to switch to the Sony stereo microphone. I'm not gonna say the full name. So let's change right now. Alright, so right now we are on the Sony ECM-XYST1M, the long name. So hopefully, I'm assuming that it's blocking out a lot of the noise. I think some of the AC just turned off right now, but I've heard from a lot of people that it lowers down the noise. Well, thanks AC. Okay, well, someone's AC turned off and now our AC is turned on, so just a lot of background noise. But hopefully, I guess it's a good test to see how well my voice picks up in this whole audio situation with this blasted AC just here in the background. But right now it is on low cut mode, which lowers down the noise. So obviously I'll have to go into my editing software and basically do an audio gain with the microphone right now. So this is basically how it sounds. I'm really curious to see how well it sounds for myself, and also to hear your guys' opinions on how well this thing is and if I should use it or not, if it sounds better or not, if you think it'll do better. So just let me know down in the comments below how well this sounds with the Sony a6000. So right now I'm going to change into the Canon EOS 70D. I'm going to put the mic onto this camera and use the mic jack to plug it into here. So let's change it out right now. Alright, so right now we're back onto the onboard Sony a6000 mic, and here we have, so right now we're going to attach it to the Canon EOS 70D. I'm hoping that this works. I hope that it picks up the audio from this instead of the onboard mic, because if this works, then I'm going to be so happy that I don't have to get a second mic and I can just use this for both cameras. So let's test this out. So I'm about to attach it right now. Alright, and let's attach the mic into here and now we're going to connect it into the mic input onto the camera, which sadly this camera doesn't have, and connect it right there. Alright. Everything looks connected. Everything looks good so far. And the one thing that I like about the Canon is the flip LCD, because the Sony does not have that. So we're going to test out this setup right now and see if the audio picks up onto this mic. So let's switch cameras in 3, 2, now. Alright, so right now we are filming with the Canon EOS 70D, and right here we have the Sony a6000 in my hand. And you guys haven't really, this is a new angle, but I guess you guys haven't seen the quality from the Canon EOS 70D for a long time on my channel. I don't even remember the last time I filmed with the EOS 70D. Yeah, so I think the last time I used this was for the NVIDIA RTX 2060. So ever since then, I don't think I've been using it because I've kind of just been going on this whole vlogging spree. I haven't really done a lot of sit-down videos and unboxings, so I hope to do more of these videos, and also comment down below if you guys like me doing these types of videos. But that's kind of what we got right now, and I'm hoping that you guys like the image from the EOS 70D, and if I do tap on this mic, that means the mic is working. So let me know down in the description below if it's working, and I think tomorrow we're gonna go, since we're kind of just beating the sunlight. It's like legit, like right now it's setting down. So tomorrow we're gonna go out and just basically test out this mic, outdoors. We'll probably go somewhere, maybe fly my drone. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty guys, so right now we are outside and we are testing with the Sony stereo microphone, and right now we are here underneath the Folsom Bridge, as you guys can see beautifully over here. So I'm just testing this mic a little bit while I'm here to basically just fly my drone, get some drone shots, and just get some nice cinematography for this vlog. The one thing that I love about this place is that there's so many places to go stop by and just see this beautiful Folsom River and the Folsom Bridge. They have this one, this is the Rainbow Bridge, and then they have the Truss Bridge, which you guys have seen on my previous vlogs where I've done some drone shots and some shots of me talking. So let's get into this puppy and get some dope cinematography. Alright guys, so another reason why I wanted to test out the Mavic Pro today on this beautiful weather is because recently when I went to New York, I went to the B&H Photo Video store, and I picked up this variable ND filter for this drone. So I just want to see basically the quality that I can get out of this ND filter with this camera, and just basically, see how well it comes out with the bridge. And I'm gonna see if I can get some new aerial shots right now. So I'm gonna put this on and let's cut to the footage. Alright guys, well that wasn't extremely successful due to the fact that there's a lot of wind actually right now. So I just got a few shots with the Mavic, but you guys saw the ND filter. Basically what an ND filter is basically just like a small sunglass for the lens of whatever kind of camera that you're using, and that's why a lot of photographers and cinematographers use it, so that they can get the shutter speed that they want and basically all those little knickknacks within the settings. And since some of those settings make the eye, make basically your image really bright, especially if you're filming out in daytime, then you need to get an ND filter to basically lower down the exposure so that the shot looks equally balanced. So that's why ND filters are a huge thing to both cinematographers and photographers, to make the shot look a lot better. So right now I'm just going to pack up, and I think it's going to be the end of this little kind of what's in my gear kind of episode, I guess. If you guys like these types of episodes, just let me know down in the comments below. Maybe I'll make some more later down in the future. But for right now, this is kind of my main stuff. The Sony, the Canon, the new mic, Joby, Mavic right there. And yeah, so peace.